Welcome world to my little build. I'm picking out some kernels for my sculptures. I think I might be going with this one. If you were here last week or you saw the last one, kind of setted this up, got this little ready, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I kind of am in kind of like a, between modes mode. I want to just make a bunch of little ones, like this one. Yeah. Just, they're little curios, things that, you can kind of, they have little sounds, but not like the acoustic ones. So I want to kind of finish up that. I want to find a base for this. My shop is full of boxes from a big job, so I can't get at my materials, which is kind of, a little disturbing, but whatever. I have a few things. I can't get at my drill. I'm kind of just in a thinking mode. So that's where I'm at. This goes there. And this one has nice sounds. Sharp stuff. So that's going there. That just made me think of San Pedro and how great it was. It was really something to take in. I had a great time. I'm like stoked. I got two big sculptures. We have the other sculptures in the studio right now. We're going to be recording that one and making sounds. And Pegasus was beautiful. It was just really great. We actually are going to do a Spotlight Artist series piece this Thursday, dropping on San Pedro. So that's going to be something just to check out. You'll see we were able to take our time, walk around it, see what's going on, see the sounds, see the sounds. Actually, you could see sounds in some pieces. And other pieces you had to decipher it. I felt like I was like on it. My friend Mitch, Professor Cantaloupe, Nanny Cantaloupe, Mitch Cantaloupe, just had the spirit and the way to just gel and play my sculpture like you can play it. I'm not into the abstract, caustic sounds. I want to groove. That's what I want to groove. Everything is about that. When I play, I try to. I don't have all the best timing, but I get there. And so I'm gonna just kind of make little pieces now. This is number 9. This is I call it, what do I call it? Ear harp, because you have a nut and you have to put it onto your ear and not touch the metal, and you can kind of, it's so bassy, you can't even believe it's just like, I'm going to capture it. It doesn't matter where you touch it. I do have this acoustic one. I need a flat. I don't know if I got into doing flat pieces. Maybe we can get it, but from titanium. copper on copper, hard, soft. It's not really a good way to capture it, but just trying to see if I can capture. That's not a flat. Somewhat flat. I love the acoustical boxes. That, if you could capture that, which I'm going to try, that is so deep, it would probably shake a house apart, I think, because that's what sound could do. So I might make a couple of ear harps, but they're so darn personal that you have to kind of get into it. This is number 6. 6 of 50. I'm going to pop out 50 sculptures. Go to GreggEgg's.com. I'm revamping the website. It's about ready to go up. We're ready to hit the switch, and it's going to be a new website. I'm very excited. So, I don't know what I'm going to... This one might need a good... So, if you don't know, I kind of went for a walk and I picked up a piece of metal and bent it into my, like a wire form, and I put it to my ear like this, and I'm like, oh, what the heck is going on? And that's when I started to really want to capture stuff. I mean, it's like really kind of what I like really dig doing, and I think it's great. So that's what I'm doing. This was number 2. I'm gonna do some wings like that. That is such like a wing like that. Wings and things, kernels and wings and shapes and bases are going to be my kind of next thing I'm doing. But, that's... titanium is problematic in just attaching to it. Forget welding, forget soldering, forget anything. So then it becomes attaching. And I have about I think about 1,028 ways to put wings on, and some of them I'm very stoked about, like that, where it's just, that's a soldered, there's been welded, I've had, different plastics, different laminates, different see-through things, So that's what I'm kind of wrap. But as soon as you put something on it, even if I were to do that, let's see. How sucky is that? Yeah. Versus, like, what's the diff? And that's what stops me. From putting stuff on wing-wise. Because no matter how tight, well, if it's attached. This is not a, this is just, if you didn't know, hey, that'd be cool. You can rock out a rhythm of anything. But then, you know, it just goes into, it's a different thing. It's a different thing. So putting stuff on has to be seriously on. I can't say that sounded better when that wasn't on, because sometimes, you know, but it looks really cool as fuck, and I don't care. This is number 2. It's on the website. I have to redo my prices before they all go away. And this I have a grip of things here. I like this one. Let's just look up over here, maybe. Wow, holy shite, Jesus, wow, this goes away, man. Looky there, tight. Let's see. Too big. We have some gold and green and blue, red and orange and yellow. Another blue trio. Maybe we want to do a full-on differentius. This is a little combo of all of them. These are all from different parts of the same, sometimes different. Do we want to go different materials? These can handle, no, that's too big. So we have to go, is that? Come. You're fucking huge. All right, so they don't want to be that huge. They don't want to be massive. Let's see. Let's see how far. I thought it would be super cool to be able to watch Alexander Calder do his mobiles. Because you know he had some magic going on just in the balancing of stuff. That'd be cool. These are little demure pieces. Maybe they want to be small. Yeah, it's not good. I'm going to plug that hole. Yep. Yep. I have this one. This one's like another drip. I think these are too big. They're too heavy. Well, you know what they say. I don't know what they say. What do they say? I think it's too heavy. I think I'm going to do those right for that. I can't do drilling all the. It's just one of those days where it's a kind of a thinking mode day, you know, thinking mode. So. This technology is by far the best. I'm going to set that off for conceptual imagination. I was thinking, what am I going to do next? The idea of another box, a couple more boxes, maybe some smaller ones, singular. But I was also thinking about what my next pieces are going to be, and I have been wanting to do hanging pieces for forever. That last one, I forget, it's number 7 or something. It was a trapezoidal with a piece coming out. Now I want to have a piece that maybe hangs and the cone is aiming down, so you're looking up at it. You know, like God. Does that work? You can't use a pencil. Come on now. Come on now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There's so much work going on. So if I'm going to be using, I have a grip of these pieces. Pick a nice, another one. So these are what I've been making. What I've been making my boxes of. I'm gonna have another, 10 or 11 of these. They were for guitars and they were deemed unfit for whatever pitting or blemish, which is, or crack. But for my purposes, this is what I'm dealing with. And I want to use them, prudently, but the next one I was like thinking maybe something like that. All right, might as well get another one. That's 4 pieces. That's like totally obscene. Seems obscene to me for one sculpture. But you know, it would be beautiful too. You know what I'm talking about? Do you think you can see it? Can you see it? So it would be a hanging piece. It would be all trapezoidal out, you know, like I kind of do, like something like that, and then hanging like that. So you have to look up at it. I think it would be too big. It's too much. It's too much, but I give it 2/3. I do another one with this, because all I'm making is a horn. I'm making a horn, but it doesn't have to be that big. It could be like that big. I just have to commit, like most people commit. Look at that burly burl. Can you see? No, I can't. That's nice. Nice burl. That's nice burly. So yeah, there's a chunk there. There's a pit there. Like, these are beautiful. This one's thick. That's a fat almost a thin 3/16. That's a fat 1/8. So, excuse your arm. Now, that'll be something that goes there, because what I found is it either needs to be a hefty counterweight of something down below, and that stabilizes. That stabilizes. And then I could have instead of a trio, I'll have these guys reaching down and dancing on all four sides. Oh, I like that. So these guys would have their own side to dance on, and it would just kind of counterweight. So it'll be a whole weird trapezoidal piece that goes open in a strange way, and then I'll have my like dancers. It'll be a quadraphonic thing. Quadded. It's quadded. So, and that makes, how it happens. I don't even, that's it. I'm just like, and then, quad mod quad, the mod quad already. Mod quad. So just like that, something thought about. Now we're gonna like execute that over the next whatever time it takes. Do. Dig it. I think just because I like the burl. No. I wonder. Why my brain says that. You're not the burl. But you're the burl. What if I did half? If I did half, would that be? I don't need to make these big things. I don't, you know what I mean? It's like, people don't want huge stuff. You'd like something that like you can manage and play, right? Yeah, next I'm gonna bury those in there. Yeah. So I don't need to be humongous. I think I can get two out of two. No. What's up? Because it doesn't have to be this freaking wide either. I think I'm just gonna get. Right. And then that's whatever. I can't draw a straight line. Give me a break. And then those are the other things. So it becomes its own little. You know what I'm talking about, right? So then this one. There. And that becomes its sides. Just sides. There are other pieces. I like those two though. I like these because of the similarity in the width, the thickness. What do you think? I like that. And then the other pieces are going to make another one. These. Get technical. Oh yeah. whatever the counterweight is, it usually doesn't have too much acoustical value, but it does balance out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also thinking of different things, like actually a guitar pickup or a different way of picking up, getting the sounds. So it might be something in there that takes something else. But those are all things to play with. So between that and getting a few more parts and pieces to put my stuff together, that's what I'm gonna. That's gonna take up the next couple of weeks, and I am getting ready to do that. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah. So thinking ahead will help me do next week and this week and getting it all together. I'm stoked about making this. I'm just gonna do this one. I just have to figure out how to put wings on there that don't destroy it. So thinking. Anyway, well, thanks for showing up to the Sonic Studio and listening to my ramblings and my bumblings. You know, if you want to get some stuff, these is stories of fights and stitches, growing up, trying to figure out who I am, and because I come from, food, herbs of the earth and salt of the earth. My dad made this his whole life, and we put it on pastrami and meat and whatever, and this is good for freaking everything too. Soup. So you can get that at GreggEgg's.com. That website's going to be coming together in the next little bit, and thanks for showing up. We'll just keep it going and share and like, and tell your friends. Look at our other Spotlight Artist series coming out this Thursday. Check out Eglin Badger, Food Grade Food, visual poetry videos. That's it. I'm just making stuff up and zone in meditation. So check them all out. See you on the next one. Be cool. Stay creative. Peace.